Guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Here again with the FD RX7. If you guys aren't familiar with my FD RX7 and you're not regular viewers to the channel, this is my Series 6 FD RX7 I've purchased. It is a barn find, and by barn find means that it needs a lot of work. Last episode we pulled the whole manifold apart, we replaced the coils which are here. We got the car started, but putting the manifold back on, I broke a few of these vacuum hoses. So now we're putting new vacuum hoses where the old ones were broken. And here you can see they've just gone so brittle, hard like a rock. So replaced all those two with new ones, and now we're going to put the manifold back on, and hopefully that eliminates our problem. So I didn't want to bore you guys with taking all this apart, so I just done that all off camera, and then we're going to go from there. I'm going to put the manifold back on. Hopefully the car should start and run fine. I've also got a brand new set of spark plugs. This time I listened to the viewers and I got a BR9 EQ for the bottom plug, and I got a BUR7 EQ for the trailing plug. So once I put the manifold back on, I will change out those plugs, and hopefully the car should be running sweet. If not, then we'll figure it out from there. I was going to rip out the injectors, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty big job, because the injectors, the rails actually are under there, which I have to take all these hoses off, and I don't want to risk breaking any of those hoses. So I'll just leave them for now, put everything back together, start the car, and we'll go from there. And just like that, everything's all back on together. Looks like it never came apart. Hey Nico, how you going? You gonna show us your new car?
Yeah.
Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can start it. Take all these off. Okay, that didn't go as expected. Tried to not change the plugs that time before I started it, just to see if the car would start, but the car's definitely way too flooded. So I disconnected the fuel pump, cranked it over a bit, and now we're going to change those plugs out with the proper ones that you guys told me to put, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I've changed out those plugs. Here's the old plugs. These are old plugs. They don't really seem to have too much fuel in them. And that's pretty much all the fuel that came out of those. I've got hot air in the intake. Just to warm it up a bit before I give it a crank. I'm pretty confident it's going to start now. Straight away, guys. Straight away. Woo! Straight away, you heard it start. Guys, those plugs make a massive difference. I was just sleeping on my bed and I heard the rotary start, so I sprinted downstairs. Oh, look at her pearl. I'm definitely taking it out tonight, guys. Definitely. I'm not going to tease you guys again. See those plugs? I don't understand why I have to change the plugs, even though the other ones looked like there was nothing wrong with them. Alright, just as I was ready to take the car off the quick jacks, start taking it for a drive, our coolant leak has come back from the top. And it's caused a pretty big mess. You can see there, coolant's just dripping. So I've got to get that fixed. It needs a new radiator cap. I'm not going to open it now because it's pretty warm. and you can see the smoke up there. So I'm gonna go get a new radiator cap and we're gonna continue where we left off tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's the next day. You can see behind me I got the RX7 running. I ended up changing that radiator cap. See, this one just been old and used. Got a Trident cap there, just the OE replacement, and the car is running, it's not leaking, and I'm dying to take it out for a drive. So Nick's just moving the car out the driveway and I'm going to take it around the block for a drive. Started the first go, guys. I was going to tape myself starting it, but I just couldn't help myself. I had to start it straight away, and it started the first go with these new plugs in there too. So let's jump in there now and let's take the RX for a drive.
Andrew, what does it feel like? Finally driving the RX7.
After a long month of not being able to drive her, she's back out. It does feel a bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Still need to get that steering wheel aligned. See the guy's steering? Such a head turn of the RX. Look at that beautiful sky. Woo! Bit of sideways action. Look, the car does need a set of tyres.
Does. That's going straight, and look at the angle it's at.
Definitely not right. There's a few lights here that I've got to address. But all in all, the car's driving smooth. It's revving smooth. No hiccup whatsoever. It's not misfiring. So the new plugs and the new coils did make a big difference. It's gone into every gear very smooth. So maybe we'll just play it safe and we'll take it home for tonight. We do know that everything's working, so tomorrow's a new day and we can start sorting out those problems tomorrow.
Okay, back.
Woo! So excited that I got it running. What do you think? What does it look like on the street?
Amazing.
Looks good?
So happy that we've got it running. I think once we're done with this car, it's going to be something special.
Yeah. I think so too. So let's turn it off. I'm going to take it in for tyres probably next week. I just got to book that in. I'm going to be putting tyres on the original FD rims for now until we find a set of something special.
The next day.
We've got the FD tyres in the back of Dino's ute. Take them off. Look just how dry rotted they are. Just shows how old they are. And the inside of the rim has a whole lot of oxidization inside. But the best part is this rim right here. This thing has been absolutely thrashed and driven, and I'm surprised it hasn't popped yet. With the stockies back on it and fresh tread. That's not completely stuffed. Loves it. Show us how the wool alignment was.
We got the before and after. As you can see in the rear, we had quite the offset of toe. Obviously not ideal. And the camber, we we were able to adjust it. The RX7 actually has adjustment.
Front and rear adjustment
Front,
camber.
rear camber everywhere.
Yeah.
As you can see there, the front right.
Oh wow, that was
out quite a bit. And you had 3 degrees of camber
on the front
is
left.
quite a lot. And that's how we got it. We ran out of camber on the front there with the stock adjustment. You're going to need some camber arms if you wanted to get that. 1 degrees.
Yeah, that's alright, that's fine. Yeah. Thanks, man. Done. Awesome. Let's go take the car for a drive now. Alright, and we're home after a day of driving the RX7 again. Got brand new tyres fitted and a wheel alignment done thanks to Perry. He's done an awesome job. The steering wheel is now straight again and we're driving with the steering wheel straight, whereas at the start of the video I had the steering wheel was like that while I was driving. But now that it's all sorted and we've got brand new tyres on the RX7, we can start taking it for drives now. I'm super excited. I'm so wrapped. And guys, I still can't believe it that we have an RX7 and a Supra in our garage. It's just something that I never imagined of ever owning in my lifetime. And we've got one of both of my favorite cars ever. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please click that like button. It helps us out a ton. And subscribe for more. Thanks guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.